What I love about Spanish literature is I love writing. I feel like I can express myself better when I write. I enjoy reading too, and I really enjoy learning about the historic background of all, like the novels that I read. My name is Laura Cortez, and I am getting my master's in Spanish literature. I currently live in Oakdale, California, but I grew up in Houston, California. So the high school that I attended to is Central Valley in Ceres. After high school, I went to MJC, so Modesto Junior College. I transferred to Stan State. At Stan State, I got my BA in Spanish and my minor in sociology. And then after that, I went straight to the credential to get a single subject credential to teach Spanish. And then right after I graduated from that, I was lucky enough to get a job as a Spanish teacher in Modesto. I've been teaching for 6 years, and I teach Spanish 2 and Spanish for Spanish speakers. I've also taught an extra class called Freshman Seminar. And in that class, I guide students to be successful in high school. 2 years ago, I started my master's program at Fresno State. I do live in Modesto, and I had to commute 2 hours every time I needed to go to class. I actually would carpool with one of my friends who also started the program with me. We did that for a whole year and a half. We would get out of our job at like 2:30 back then, go to our classes, come back. I would get home like around 9:30 sometimes, and then I still had to lesson plan for my next day or for the week. And get everything else ready. So my plans following graduation, I still want to stay at the high school level because I feel like I have so much to give to my students still. I would love to start a scholarship for the students that take Spanish in high school and want to continue to a higher education. Prior to COVID, I took students to Europe, and so I want to keep doing that for them. But I want to keep creating those opportunities for them. They need someone to push them. So I feel like that's where I want to be for a little while. And then I want to go back to school, get my doctorate, and become a university professor. So I would like to thank my parents for always being there, for always motivating me and supporting me. I would also like to thank my husband for being my main support right now. I would like to thank my professors at Fresno State for teaching me everything they taught me, and for inspiring me to become one of them one day. I would like to thank my students for being there for me, for cheering for me when I would share with them what I was going through. And I would like to thank my friend who carpooled with me and did all of this with me for 2 years. And then I would like to thank my family in general for supporting me and cheering me throughout this time.